Today on Trend, singing in the rain, more like running in the rain with Jordy.
Amy, it's pouring. Get in here.
Life on the road has never been more luxurious. I learned all about the Townline lifestyle.
It's going to be a landmark for sure here in Victoria.
Amy, it's pouring. Get in here.
Yeah, it is. My hair is gonna be giant.
Get in here.
Jordy, this is such a great house to take refuge from the rain.
You know, I saw you walking up the driveway and I was like, get in here.
I know, even though it's beautiful Oak Bay,
Yeah.
they still get the rain
You know,
here.
it's funny because Oak Bay has everything and yet we still are, we're not immune to sort of the weather and everything that's going on right now in fall.
Well, and it's West Coast. You're right by the water. I'll take it.
It's West Coast, indeed.
Yes.
Well, thanks for coming to this beautiful Oak Bay home.
Why do you think people look to Oak Bay for, well, I guess, building and buying existing, or?
You know, it's a really good question and a good topic to discuss because there is so much to offer for everyone.
Right.
Whether it be character homes or as we talked about the infills and the newer builds that are happening. Because whether you like the older homes or the newer homes, everyone seems to be drawn to the ocean, the water, the beauty, the village. There's sort of a common denominator, and that's what Oak Bay is.
Yes.
Whether you like new or...
Well, and I mean, this is a great example of something that has so much character to it. And I just have a vision, like give it a little bit of love and it's amazing.
You brought up a really good point, and one of the biggest dilemmas in Oak Bay and a lot of places right now is with no other vacant lots available traditionally, do we take that sort of home that could be sort of remodeled, tear it down, or do we invest in it and keep the character and then create a special home that's, from what was there existing? So it's tricky.
And probably for you, clients that are looking for things like that, there's different ways to treat the situation as well.
Very much so, and each buyer and each person is different, whether they want to sort of work with what's here or just, as you see across the street, and you're seeing quite a bit in Oak Bay, tear it down and start new. So it's a real fine line as to sort of keeping the character that drew them here in the first place,
Right.
or, starting fresh and creating a new look for the neighborhood. So it's really interesting to watch it take shape.
Oak Bay has a lot of schools, parks, amenities that everybody wants.
Yeah, you know what, it's true. I think if we had a checklist of most buyers, you would sort of talk about sort of, safety,
Yes.
lovely sort of features such as the ocean or a beautiful beach, and then little village and shops, great schools. You really are kind of checking off all these sort of hit lists that everyone
It's true.
seems to have.
And a lot of different properties and homes, different styles, it's all here.
You know what, it's hard to say this, that's true, and it's hard to say this really with a straight face when we talk about affordability, and I realize
Right.
that there's a lot of pressure on pricing, but there is a real good range. We talk about sort of a starter home and then through to sort of perhaps more luxurious homes. There really is something for everyone relative to what the market values are in Victoria.
It's true, and I mean, in Oak Bay, there's even condos and apartments right on the water.
Absolutely, and something unique to Oak Bay, which we don't see a lot of, is little co-ops and whatnot, which some buyers aren't familiar with. But whether it's a beautiful character home like this waiting to be redeveloped and
Right.
sort of brought back, or a co-op, or a luxury home on the other end, Oak Bay does have something for everyone, and it's a really special place to call home.
Well, and as a designer, I'm kind of like in my element right now. I'm
You're
like,
just-
ooh, if
yeah.
I just like opened up this wall and look at the size of this kitchen.
See, I can't leave you here on your own because I'm gonna lock the door and you're gonna go and just create it, and it's...
Oh yeah,
I know.
yeah. I just like get excited, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I can't buy every house.
No, not
I'd
after.
love to though.
Amy, I know you love designing kitchens, and it's certainly one of your fortes, but you're also great with principal rooms and bedrooms, and upstairs in this home, there's a really great opportunity, a real blank canvas for someone with your skill set to turn it into something really special. Do you want to check it out?
Yeah, let's go take a look. Come on.
You know, Amy, when we get upstairs into these character homes, oftentimes we see space that was not intended as finished space. Oftentimes it'll be attic space, or we'll see some really interesting lines and whatnot. So it really does create a bit of a unique canvas for whether it's the professional designers yourself or the homeowner to make a finished, habitable space, hopefully with permit, that allows more finished square footage while retaining the character. So we do see these really neat bedrooms upstairs or principal rooms upstairs where we do have some, you know, angled lines.
Or like taking advantage of the dormers or those sorts of things that really add to that cool sort of hip vibe almost.
And it's that, again, it goes back to that, do we tear down and start new and, you know, make something a bit more predictable, or do we retain the charm and the character and the quirkiness of these older homes? So there's a real push for both sides, and it's going to come down to the individual homeowner and the plans and vision that they have. But it's always great. Oak Bay, you know, is known for its character and its charm.
It's true.
So it's nice when we see the homes such as this that could go either way, that are sort of saved and brought back.
But that's where you really come in too, because you're a master at helping your clients really discover all of their options and helping them narrow it down, because it's an overwhelming experience.
Now, do I send you an e-transfer calling you master, or is it a cash thing? Or, but anyways, it's thank you.
Yeah.
It's unique to the buyer, prospective purchaser, and the home, because there are some homes that are too far gone, and it's just a question of deferred maintenance, and it's too much, and then it's just a value proposition, and then other times it's really clear, and it's just like, you know what, let's work with this as long as it fits the prospective purchaser's needs and requirements.
Exactly, because they really have to think about tear down pricing even, and building new isn't as inexpensive as it used to be.
There's lots to be done in these older homes.
Oh yes, it has so much potential.
It's neat, isn't it?
Thank you so much, Jordy.
Amy, always a pleasure. Thanks for coming and seeing us in Oak Bay.
I absolutely love coming to your suites and seeing how beautiful they are. Everything's so high-end, beautiful quality.
We try for that. That's what we're going for, a 4-star quality here.
When your guests stay here, they must just feel like, well, it's their home, but even one step above.
Yeah, I like to think that it's home, but just a little bit better. Decluttered, clean, fresh.
Well, you guys pay attention to all the details, even right down to the cookware, the sheets, the mattresses, everything's just luxurious.
We do, and I like Hinkle knives too.
They're top notch.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that we can expect when we're staying in your units?
Well, they're fully furnished right down to the teaspoons. We have housekeeping service every 2 weeks. So we know what's going on in the suite. We know if they need anything, like if there's a pan or something that needs to be replaced, it gets done immediately. If they can call us 24/7, we have 24-hour service. So we could basically fix anything or problem solve with them.
So basically the service of being in a hotel without the inconvenience of being in a hotel.
Without the expense of being in a hotel.
Too, yes.
Yes. So most of our suites are comparable to a 4-star hotel, except for instead of getting a room with a bed, you get the entire place, bedroom, multiple bathrooms. Like this place that we're in right now, we're just redoing it. So it's 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, plus 2 huge decks.
Beautiful view, like you are, downtown is right there.
It is. So at night it's all just the twinkly lights. It's just spectacular.
Yes, and you're so close to everything.
So close to everything. In most of our neighborhoods, there's grocery shopping, coffee shops, bakeries, all those kind of things. So I would say the majority of our suites, like 99% of our call is for right downtown. So auditors coming in that want to work with the government and stuff, they need to stay right downtown.
Right.
Department of National Defense is just right over there. So
and often a little bit longer stay as well.
Yeah, we have the license to do a week stay if we want, but our normal stay is about 3 months. Most companies will use us for about a 3-month stay while their person's getting relocated. But with the city licensing, we can do a week stay, which is our shortest stay.
You really have a wide array of suites that are available to you.
We do. We have 60 suites downtown now. So that's from high-end penthouses to waterfront to, you know, a smaller scale condo, 1 bedroom, even studios. I always make sure that men can lay on the couch. Has to be that big.
Yeah, something for everybody.
Yep, we do. We've got the price point for everybody too, so they don't have to worry about, you know, paying hotel rates to be able to stay in the city for either a week or a month.
It's just really like a nice cozy home.
It really is, yeah. You can really get comfortable. I always tell people that if their in-laws are coming for the winter and they're bringing their dog, put them with us because they're going to think you're wonderful.
Yes.
And nobody's going to have to be on all the time. So bring the dog,
right.
check into one of our suites and just relax.
Well, something for everybody.
Absolutely.
Today, we're going to talk about storage.
I find there's just never enough.
Let's talk about this bed, the Bell.
Okay.
So it totally changed my life. Let's lift it up.
Oh, wow. Normally that would just be void space that wouldn't get used.
That's right. So you can put, if you've got no closet space at home, you could put your winter stuff, your summer stuff, switch it in and out, no problem.
Extra bedding?
Exactly.
Let's talk about this bed.
This is an ottoman with storage.
Love it.
Love it. So kids are coming over or friends are coming over, kids' toys.
Yeah.
Never happened.
Never happened. And you still have an adult-looking space.
Totally. Nice and fresh and clean.
Tables behind you?
We have little side tables, or you could use them for your linens. No problem.
Oh, beautiful. Throw it in, out of the way.
Storage.
There you have it. Did you know that there's a refrigerator that will actually help you save your food longer? I mean, it won't go bad and go rotten? Well, there is, and we're going to show you right now. Come on. Reed, thank you so much for having us here again.
I'm excited to have you back in the showroom to show you some of the new fun stuff from Wolf Sub-Zero here.
Wolf Sub-Zero is a very well-known brand.
It truly is the benchmark in the industry. It is the appliance that everything else is measured against.
Why?
Because of the quality, because of the performance, because of the customer service.
It really is what the chefs want.
It is. It's got the look, the red knobs everybody knows and loves as well, of course. Yes.
So what are we looking at today?
So today we're looking at the new Pro 36-inch fridge.
This is very sexy.
It sure is. So you'll see the full stainless steel interior, which will help with the food preservation.
Right.
Also, truly a unique thing in this is the air purification system. This will eliminate ethylene gas. Ethylene gas is what your produce off gases that speeds up the aging process. With that system in there, this whole compartment becomes a crisper bin.
I feel like my food is always going bad.
And it is, and part of that is because of the food that it's surrounded by.
Oh.
The brilliant thing with this fridge, aside from the refrigeration filtration, is the built-in cheat sheets.
That's great.
How many customers actually know where and when they're supposed to put their stuff in the fridge?
I don't.
This is going to tell you how to do that. So you get the best performance and the best longevity out of everything in that fridge.
They have thought of everything.
They truly have. Next, I'd like to show you the new Cove dishwasher from the Wolf Sub-Zero company as well. So
this is nice.
Isn't it? And it matches to their products perfectly. Robust all the way throughout. Third rack in the top for all of your utensils as well. Provides extra flexibility and loadability and washability.
What about noise?
Very, very quiet as well. Of course, we don't want to be drowned out in our kitchen. This is going to provide that silence and performance for you.
What else are you going to show us?
So Wolf is always known for quality and performance.
Right.
But what about ease of use? We all want to have professional performance in the kitchen, but we're not all professional cooks.
Oh, come on.
With the Gourmet Center, you can get that performance without any guesswork. With this touch control system, it will truly take you through everything that you can do in this oven without any kind of guesswork. So you get the performance the first time.
So it just knows how to bake.
It does. It has built-in algorithms that have all been designed and programmed by their in-house professional chefs. Other thing that's unique about this oven is, of course, the styling of it.
I was going to say, I like that it doesn't have the handle on it.
Very, very unique. There's truly not much else in the industry that's going to have this kind of look to it. Soft, open, single push door.
That's beautiful.
Leading to our signature series ball bearing glide out racks.
Wow.
But Wolf has now decided to take it to the next level as well for the convection system. So now we have, instead of a fan with an element at the back, the vertical system in each corner.
Wow.
Maximizing capacity in the oven as well as air movement and evenness of performance. So we have our refrigeration, we have our cooking, but what about coffee after dinner or coffee in the morning? We all need
Coffee
that.
in general.
So Wolf has their premium built-in coffee maker. This unit will truly do everything you want, whether it's a latte, whether it's a macchiato, whether it's a straight espresso shot, or whether it's a good long cup of coffee in the morning to get you going.
Oh, this is what I've always wanted, my own barista.
Yes.
Thank you.
2 in the morning, please.
Going global with Newport Realty and Christie's International. Whether rugged Connemara or the bright lights of Galway City, there's always something going on in Galway, Ireland. It's known as the cultural heart of Ireland. In 2019, house prices in Galway were up 3.4%, with the second half of the year looking just as promising. The national average price per home was 385,000 Canadian. Here's a property to look at, number 10, The Crescent. Built in 1837 at the start of Queen Victoria's reign. There are mature gardens both front and rear. With 4 bedrooms, 3 full baths, it's a property that offers tranquility and a calm feel of character. Now remember, with buying a property overseas, it may look fine on the outside, but you never know what lies beneath. Ask your local solicitor to recommend someone for a proper structural survey. I'm Dirk Vanderwall, going global with Newport Realty and Christie's International.
Your presentation centers are always so beautiful.
You know what, Townline puts so much thoughtfulness into every detail. This one especially blows everybody's mind.
You have such a real community here.
Yes, the Hudson district. I mean, Townline's just really proud of it. It's been growing over the years. And
When did you guys start?
you know what, we acquired this land in about, I'm gonna say about 2003, 2004.
Right.
So we've been having a presence here. Townline has grown this community since then. We started actually with the original Hudson building.
Right.
So we actually did the Victoria Market in it. Have you been in there?
I sure have,
Oh my
all
God,
the time.
It's fabulous.
It is.
And then we did the Hudson Muse that you can kind of see over there. And then behind us in the north, we did Hudson Walk 1, Hudson Walk 2. And then this is the lovely Hudson Place 1.
Let's talk a bit about the Hudson Place one.
Yes, so it's 25 stories.
Which is
Tall-
huge for Victoria.
Oh my gosh, tallest building in Victoria. So we're really proud of it, consisting of 176 homes. It's going to be a landmark for sure here in Victoria.
And it's really the hub of the community now.
It really is. It aids in so many different avenues, everything from our amenities, our outdoor space, which is incredible, our carriageway. We've just got tons of amenities, which we can get into, but it's very exciting for the Hudson district.
And what does the future look like?
The future looks grand as far as we're having another second building coming to market. Actually, the hole's out there right now. So we have a second building, Hudson Place 2, and then the community will be finished essentially. And we're just really proud of how far it's come.
That's so exciting. The other thing that I love about all of your buildings, they have amazing layouts. They're so well thought out, beautiful finishes, so much attention to detail.
Yes, thank you for saying that, because Townline really, really does put thoughtfulness into every floor plan, every angle, every opportunity we can get to bring in natural light. You'll see in here almost floor to ceiling windows in all the homes. You know, this building, because it is so tall and has the height, we really wanted to capture all the natural light. So you'll really see that in the floor plans.
And that's one of my things on a wish list when I'm looking for a space is natural light.
Oh my gosh, the whole building has this from every angle. I mean, from every angle, you're gonna have some sort of a beautiful view. And even if you're down below in the beautiful Hudson district, you have all that ambiance of the lighting and the socialness in our outdoor space. So the whole building is a real hit.
One thing that I love too is you guys always take into account one of the other family members. They're always so pet friendly.
And you know, that's absolutely it. Townline is completely pet friendly. We always cater to our fur babies. So we actually did a larger outdoor dog run in this community than we've ever done before. And I know that that's a huge demand here in Victoria. People really love their fur babies, as do
Yes.
you know, everybody. But here, you know, certainly it's nice to have that in your community, out your doorstep, that you can just go run your dog and then pop back in your home and enjoy your suite.
And it really makes downtown living that much more desirable.
It really is, yeah. And not only that, you can walk to downtown, to the waterfront in, you know, 8 minutes from here. So you kind of get the best of all worlds. You get the amenities in the building, you get the Hudson district in and around, you get the Victoria Market that we've done. It's a one-stop shop for everything.
Let's talk a little bit about the kitchen that we're in right now.
Okay.
What are we seeing here?
Well, you're seeing a 1-bedroom vignette, true to actually how all our 1-bedrooms are.
This is what I'm talking about with the
Yeah,
detail. You're
I
getting a
know.
waterfall
This
edge
is
on the island.
amazing. Yeah, so we integrated this as an island slash dining slash, cooktop slash everything. So when you move in, you don't have to think about that extra piece of furniture and where am I going to put a dining room table in my 1-bedroom. It's here. It's here for all purposes, and it's extremely large.
And you're not compromising on the
Yeah.
size. It's great for entertaining.
I mean, this is almost like a single family home kitchen. I mean, look at the generous size and the amount of cabinets you get. The thoughtfulness actually in putting in the wine.
That's super important to me.
Yes, this is actually integrated
quite
in
enough,
most
but-
or all the homes.
Yes.
And then we've got integrated
Appliances.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
and we did that with the dishwasher too, and all Bosch appliances, so very high end. The building
Yes.
is luxury, right? So we wanted to really showcase that, and then every little nook and cranny we took advantage of to create space and storage.
This display home is so beautiful.
Isn't it? Oh, so this is what I meant when we talked earlier about
yeah.
almost floor to ceiling windows, all the natural light coming in. But one great thing is all our 2 bedrooms are actually on the corners of the building. So all 4 corners from the 4th to the 20th floor.
Just makes it feel that much larger.
I know. So
and look at the
it's
size of the
incredible.
deck.
Yeah, so this architectural detail actually ties into the original Hudson building.
Right.
Meaning though that all the way up the building we have this structural detail allowing the depth of our balconies to be so
So
grand.
it's that much added space for entertaining.
Yes, and it's very unique to the marketplace because the exterior of the balcony is all glass as well. So all that view and light comes flowing into the home.
What else can we expect to see on the interiors?
You know what? The spa-inspired bathrooms, en-suites, I mean, gosh, they're beautiful. They're all tiled walls. You've
Heated
got-
floors.
I know, that's incredible, right? Who doesn't want that?
Yeah, let's talk about the bedrooms.
Oh yes, okay. So the thoughtfulness actually that Townline put into the design and most of the floor plans that you're able to, of course, so 2 bedrooms plus, is segregating the bedrooms. So on either side of the dining, kitchen, living space, you've got a bedroom on both sides. So it really caters to all the demographics out there that are looking to purchase and move in.
Oh, I'm ready to move in. Sold!